champions have been crowned, nets have been cut, and high schools now move on from basketball to their spring sports. But this year has been different. Every high school team goes to the state playoffs to compete for a state title.
So we've had a dramatic shift in the landscape here in Utah high school sports. This year we moved to an RPI system which used an algorithm to be able to seed teams into the playoffs in particular seeds based on their season-long results.
RPI stands for Rating Percentage Index and is a number-based way to show where teams should be placed in the playoffs.
We've had regions that historically have been incredibly strong. And so if you take the top 4 seeds out of a region, that 5th place team may be the 8th or 9th best team in the state, but they weren't even able to qualify for the playoffs prior to now having an RPI, which is then able to seed them based on their season-long success into the tournament in a more accurate way.
But when RPI was introduced to Utah's high school sports, not everyone was on board.
I wasn't a big fan, actually. I felt like teams should earn their way into playoffs.
But as this first RPI season has gone on, the benefits have been realized of placing every team in the state tournament.
It's leading us in a good direction. I feel like it's going to lead us to where schools can compete with schools at their same competition level because of the RPI.
And as far as the UHSAA in the coming years with RPI?
I believe it's here to stay. I believe it's here to stay. And I think that's really validated a lot of what high school activities is about, which is giving kids the opportunity to be able to be in an education-based atmosphere and then have an experience competitively that's based on how competitive or not competitive they are in a game. And I think the RPI's brought us much closer to the mission of high school sports in the state of Utah.
For ABC4.com, I'm Lindsay Peterson.